I'm 36 years old. I'm a full-time farmer just outside Vergennes in Ferrisburgh Township. And I farm primarily with horses. I operate a 110-acre farm that's diversified, and I bake hearth loaves in a brick oven. And it's my objective in starting up this new operation only in its second year of commercial activity. My aim is to use as many truly renewable sources of energy. I use wood fire and animal power as the primary drivers of what I do. 100 years ago, Vermont was 75% farmed and 25% forested. Now the figures are reversed, so I'm told. And the reason is that we're really no longer farming to feed our population. And by depending on food that's basically imported from far, far away, we're really putting ourselves out on a limb. And we're counting on the system staying functional indefinitely. But there are major cracks in the system and signs that it's not going to be functional indefinitely. It might not even be functional next year. I feel that if secession of Vermont as a movement is to happen, it's going to happen as the inexorable result of a series of small, very local changes. And my focus is really the very local. I think that right now, secession is an interesting concept to discuss. I don't feel that the people of the state are ready to move on it in any respect, but I feel that most people realize that there's something really very wrong in the works, and that over time a move to greater autonomy, both in terms of our political life and in the way that we derive our livelihood from the soil, there must be a movement towards my father is an environmental studies professor, so I've had doom and gloom preached to me since I was a toddler about how the world's going to hell and our environment's trashed, and there's idiots sitting on the tree, and everything's pretty much a lost cause. But I've always been really interested in working with my hands and doing actual physical forward-moving work, at least. Well, one thing is creative expression. Just the devices and the animals that we use to do this work are so intriguing that there's a lifetime of poetry, if you'll pardon the use of the word, in doing this kind of work on a day in, day.
The political answer. Why do you do this politically?
I do this politically because I feel that if there aren't people on the ground actually doing the work of building sustainable agriculture before it's necessary. Right now, the work that I do, it's not necessary, but I feel that down the road, doing work the way I'm doing it will be necessary. I feel that, for one thing, I'm in good company. I'm part of a movement of a lot of creative people that are doing this work and enjoying it. Well, my dad's into explaining the problems with the world and what's wrong. I'm really interested in concrete solutions that I can undertake with my own hands. The first challenge will be for us to sustain ourselves on a community level, that I feel that it will come down to that. Will, for instance, the town of Tunbridge and the people within the town of Tunbridge be able to take care of the town of Tunbridge? Will the people in Ferrisburgh be able to take care of the town of Ferrisburgh? I don't even know if my thinking Arch is as large as the state of Vermont. Good Companion Bakery. We use animal power to prepare the fields, to plant the wheat. We use animal power to harvest the wheat. Right now, we still use the grid to grind our wheat. We use an Austrian stone mill, and we still use tractor power to thresh it. But it's within reach that we can use firewood and wind for both of those things within a few years. And the final baking is done in a brick oven, and we use local forest byproducts, just slab wood, to fire the oven. And our bread, when it comes out of the oven, immediately goes to customers who are no more.
Making harnesses a step-by-step guide.
My big steer, see?
Okay, final gift subscription to Small Farmers Journal.
All right, go easy. Go easy.